Jey Uso's fading. Gunther's got it locked in. Jey Uso with nowhere to go.
What do we want to talk about?
I am him. I am him.
Hey, this is Red Carpet Rain featuring TBK, the Turnbuckle King himself. Got another good one for you guys today. We are going here to talk about Gunther advances to WWE King of the Ring finals on WWE RAW. So we're going to talk about it. Also, I'm here on X. You know, we're going to know how we do there. We'll be there into the bonus round and we'll say our goodbyes. In the bonus round, we have, could Liv Morgan be the new women's world champion? That is the question. That's the question because I got a theory that she may become champion. It's a very, very good scenario there. That's my opinion. But there will be definitely more to be talked about. But yeah, guys, see who came into the ring before we begin. Let's see who came in the building here, y'all. We got Figure 4 TV. He's in the ring tonight. Yes, he's here. We are here to definitely discuss the whole thing of Jey Uso. So definitely, guys, this is something we're going to discuss. Something that needs to be talked about because it's rumors floating around here in the IWC, as they call it. So we're going to see what's the reason for that. Of course, and then of course I will give my Raw review at the very end of this whole before I get to the bonus round. So let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about it. And again, let's see. This is the Monday Night Raw for May 19th. And as you can see, this is the whole event, which is Jey versus Gunther for the King of the Ring. So we're going to see how this ended and why did it go down this way. So let me give you guys a better view of it. That is the main event. But yes, good, we're going to talk about get why they keep having Jey lose. He's super over. That will be discussed. So let's go over the whole Monday Night Raw for May 19th. So we're going to talk about the first beginning match of the evening. And it kicked off with the whole Sami Zayn and of course Chad Gable. So when we talk about that match, we know that Chad Gable and Sami been rivals for quite some time. So since they've been rivals for quite some time, they had one match, and we know it's heading up to their match. Now, during this match, we know that Chad Gable defeated Sami Zayn pinfall due to the help of Otis. Yes, Otis did help Sami Zayn lose. And he went by the orders of Chad Gable. And I know the crowd was starting to boo Otis like this. But it's leading up to something. Chad Gable's becoming more of a dominant. I know he even kicked out Maxine Dupree and Oxera for not helping. He kicked them out. Thank you. We don't get them more of that Chad Gable. But at least we get something. And it's going to show, we're going to see that Otis is leading up to a face turn, a baby face run as he gets tired of Chad Gable. Even though he helped to win tonight, we know it's going to heat up later, and it's going to lead to Chad Gable being turned on by Otis as he's basically forcing Otis to help him. And you know he always say He wants Otis. He wants them to help him win his Intercontinental Championship from Sami Zayn. And he always make Otis a reminder of that. So that's something that's definitely gonna be talked about. But that's what kicked off Raw. But we'll talk about other stuff that happened on during the whole Monday Night Raw. Let's see what else happened. Let's see. All right, we had another good match, another solid match this night. We had not one, but two qualifying King and Queen of the Ring matches. We had one in the match of not just Gunther and Jey Uso, which was the main event. That wasn't the only one. We had another one in the name of Lyra Valkyria versus Io Sky. This was a high anticipated match. And it leads to Lyra Valkyria end up winning. And she is going to go on in advance to go to the finals at King and Queen of the Ring. She's either going to face SmackDown's Bianca Belair or Nia Jax for that matter. So that's congratulations to Lyra. Lyra, it was the best match of the night. Lyra is smooth in the ring. She works good to anyone. We know last week she did her thing, and she did it again this week with Io this time. Io defeated Shayna Baszler, and I know also that Lyra, I believe, defeated Zoe Stark last week. Zoe Stark she defeated. So yeah, definitely this is something that's going to be it's going to be good. Lyra Valkyria already on Raw for a couple weeks, and out of all the draftees with herself, Kiana James, Blair Davenport, she's done the most, and we got to give her due for that. She deserves everything where she's going. Let's see, Goodbread said, great match, and it definitely was a great match. Definitely was. So I'm glad these two had great chemistry in the ring. So it'll be something that will be talked about. Definitely great match by these two. Only time would tell if Lyra could win, but I don't think she would. I did say that I got Nia Jax winning. If Lyra Valkyria, was not potentially against face, maybe if Nia Jax was in the tournament, I would say Lyra was going to got it all. So that's definitely something to look forward to. So this was a good match, very good match, and I gotta say, this was definitely one of my favorites. So, favorite match of the night. So, that was definitely one of the You Deserve It chants for the match tonight. So, that was a great match for the night. Also, we had another match of the night in other segments as well, we'll mention. We also had Becky and Liv Morgan exchanging words. We had that on this Raw. Now we know that this is leading up to their match at King and Queen of the Ring for the Women's World Champion. And as Becky said, the promo, her and Liv got a lot of history dated back to 2022 when Becky was the heel and Liv was the baby face. Now Liv is the heel and Becky's the baby face. But it just Liv was cringing this promo. I ain't gonna hold you. The way I felt, the way Liv went about this promo was not the best. And I gotta say, this promo is gonna go on my list.
You just made the list!
Yeah, Liv act like she didn't know how to hold a mic. She don't know how to talk. It's like Liv was trying extra hard to get over, and she's not a good on the mic. She does not hold a good voice on the mic. She's one of the people that may need some help on the mic. I don't know what it is. Needs to do some more promo work. If she's going to be the Women's World Champion and a brand new heel for the company, especially on a flagship show like Monday Night Raw, she's going to have to do better than what she's doing. I do not like how she's been delivering her promos. She does not have a good voice on the mic. She cannot bring it. The crowd was not feeling it. They booed her. And she tries to start saying, oh, they're saying what because blah, blah, blah. The crowd got their hair so far Becky's ass. And it was just a boo promo. And not just heel, it's just regular boos. Like seriously, Liv, you could have done better than that. Seriously. I seen way better heels. Even when they weren't wrestlers, I seen Vic Guerrero be better than that. I've seen a lot of Dominic Mysterio. I mean, not Dominic Mysterio, that's the guy. I'm talking about the women, Vic Guerrero, and many other women that won't even try this hard. And they got over. They got major heat, good heat. She got bad heat here. And like I said, she's gonna need somebody to speak for her. She's gonna need a voice box, somebody to speak for her properly. She needs someone to speak for her. She's gonna need like a Paul Heyman-esque type of manager, something of sort, because this is not cutting it for her. What you say, good Bray? He says she needs a manager. Yeah, delivery's terrible. And then what's the go away heat? Selena Vega, she's grabbed a mic. Selena Vega will work out fine. She happens to be on Raw with Liv Morgan. But this here, the way she was delivering that promo, this was totally cringe. And I couldn't wait for it to be totally over. So we don't want to see that. And we know that other people on the roster are over. Can definitely help her out. Yeah, she needs a voice box to speak for her because she's not the voice box. She's definitely not it. But this is leading up to their women's world title match at Raw. Go figure. But let's see what else going on. We also had here for the night on Raw. Now, like I said, we had a Queen of Ring match. We had Becky. We had Sami. Before we get to the main event, this is other stuff that happened on Raw. Let's take out acknowledge that Sonya Deville returned. So she was in the backstage segment with Zoe and Shayna for that before that match, and then also we had the New Day, possibly they're being approached by Karrion Kross. Hopefully something happens with Karrion Kross. He ain't getting over that much. And then of course we had Chad Gable floating, talk to the Creed brothers, who hasn't even been on. They had no match. I don't know what's up with Creed brothers. They haven't done anything with those guys. Nothing. Not a zip. Not a thing. So that's other stuff that happened. We're gonna get into the women's women's tag team championship contendership match. Then of course the main event. But this is other stuff I want to notate. Sonya, I'm glad she's coming. She's back. She's been out for 9 months with an ACL injury. She was last seen on Raw with the tag team championship with Chelsea Green. Since then, Chelsea's been teamed up with Piper Niven, and they both got drafted to SmackDown. Then, of course, Karrion Kross, like I said earlier, he came to Kofi last week. Now Xavier Woods about a term. Some needs to change. Then, of course, Chad Gable gloating, and then he talked to Otis backstage. And after Otis apologized to Sami Zayn for attacking him, and Sami gave him a little pep talk saying, I've been in your position. Me and Sami Zayn, the bloodline. And Otis, he seemed like he's going to have a babyface turn soon. And Chad Gable was just pumping him on with of helping him win. But other than that, let's get to the tag team number one contendership match. This was against Zoe and Shayna, Katana Chance and Kaden, Maxine Dupree and Ivy, and Dakota Kai, Kairi Sane. And as we see, it was Zoe and Shayna that won, and they won by Shayna pinning Maxine Dupree. It's not a bad match. They're going to earn a tag team championship opportunity, and we know the tag team champions are currently Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair of SmackDown, who just recently won the belts from Damage Control at Backlash. So I don't know when this match is going to be. I don't know if they're going to add this to the King and Queen of the Ring card, or I'm assuming it's going to be a King and Queen of the Ring. It hasn't been officially announced yet. If it has, it probably just got announced as of now. But match was not bad. It was okay. But the next contenders for Bianca and Jade is going to be Zoe and Shayna. And like I said, Zoe and Shayna need to do something, and Bianca and Jade need competitors, challenges for their tag team championship. So let's take there. That's a good thing. Now let's head off to the main event, which is Mr. Yeet, Jey Uso versus the Ring General, former Intercontinental Champion, the longest reigning champion ever, Gunther. They had a good, solid match, but we know Gunther defeated Jey Uso submission. Jey was just so over. He's been over for months. He is the 2024 version of LA Knight, someone who's over with the crowd, number one in merchandise. Every time his music hit, the crowd's crazy. Everyone's doing the chant, they're putting their hands down, yeet, yeet, yeet. And he even had the famous entrance, talking to the crowd, going in. We thought all that going in, the momentum Jey Uso had, especially winning last week. Someone who wasn't even announced as original King and Ring competitor for the tournament was Drew McIntyre. He took his spot. He gets all that momentum. He gets all that over with the crowd, and he lose submission wise, and that sucked. I was not feeling that at all. And me personally, I had some type of boo myself regarding this, and it just was terrible how they gonna do him like that. I mean, we gotta. I just had to take a moment of disappointment. I'm just so mad that Jey did not win this match. Jey should have won this match. He had all the moments going in. He hit Gunther with the spear, hit it with the Fire Star splash. Did everything. They went outside the ring. They both tearing each other up. Gunther hit it with the chop after chop after chop. Jey came back with the chop after chop after chop. And it comes down to the point where Jey ended up losing by submission. He was out. That was it. It was a wrap. I was not liking this at all. It could have been done better for creative team wise. Why would Jey come all the way here, white hot, just like LA Knight last year, only to lose in the semifinals of the King and the Queen tournament? At least let him get to the finals. It would definitely help a better build with his character. But as we can see, it did not, and it did nothing for him at all. Nothing. Let's see what Figure 4 TV said. Absolutely, Jey losing mess with so many storylines. How can he fight the Fireflies if he's not on a PLE? And what do Figure 4 TV mean by that? He means that there were tweets of Jey Uso talking about Fireflies. How, got the lights off, similar to the YS6 rumor coming to Raw. And Jey, we thought that, speculation that maybe Y6 will make their debut on Raw, or at least if not on Raw, maybe King and Queen of Ring to cost Jey the match to become King of the Ring. But that is all out the window now since Gunther won on Raw and he's qualified going to the finals. Gunther's going to either face off against Randy Orton or Tama Tonga for that title of King of the Ring. Let's see what else Figure 4 TV had to say. He said Tonga is not going to beat Gunther. Also, and if so, where does that fit into the bloodline story? You got a good point there. How does that make any sense whatsoever of how, if he were to defeat Gunther, what can that do? And it don't do anything. It don't do nothing at all. Not a thing. I don't get it at all either. How does that help anything? And it don't help it. You're right. Figure 4 TV, it don't help it. It's just a complete waste of time, in my opinion. It don't do anything for the character. And then you gotta realize too, Tama Tonga, he's just debuted on WWE. Not even a month. His brother just debuted at what? Backlash, which is a few weeks ago. So him winning the King and Queen of Ring tournament right now, it does not make sense right now. He needs the proper build to get there. How do you come in the door and automatically win King of Ring? You ain't that dope. We understand he had his time in New Japan. I understand he was over there for many, many years, for his career there. But him winning, it don't do anything for it. It just don't. It don't do anything for it at all. So I don't see that happening, to say the least. But that's my opinion on that. But yeah, it don't make sense though, guys. How can that even go? How can that even fly of having him win? And you said something that you said, I definitely get that his father was king. He means King Haku or Ming from WCW. That's what he's referring to. But you said another good point. You said, I'm not understanding where they're trying to go. You know what? You got me beat. I don't understand it either. I don't. I don't know what they're trying to do with this in particular. How can this help by any means the character? How this can help anything of what they're trying to do with Tama Tonga? Then you just add his brother to the mix. So, and then we got to hear more about Jacob Fatu. Where does he fit in? We're not talking about that either. How does that work? And think about this, it don't work. It don't make sense. Not right now, it don't. So there you have it, guys. That was the end of Raw. We have Gunther and Lyra Valkyria advancing on the tournament. So Gunther is going to advance. He's going to go on to King of the Ring, either Randy Orton or Tama Tonga. Lyra, she's going to go to the King and Queen of the tournament at King and Queen of the Ring. She's going to face either Bianca or Nia Jax from SmackDown. So we'll await those winners of SmackDown Friday. Then we'll know who's facing who. But we do know on the Raw side, it's Lyra Valkyria and Gunther. And then my final review of Monday Night Raw. I have to give it a very honest review, 3.5 out of 5. I thought it could be a little bit better. Like I said, Jey and Gunther really pissed me off. And then the Liv Morgan promo, cringe. And a lot of useless segments with Karrion Kross and New Day. I don't get that either, but that's my opinion. Could have been done a lot better, but I got it 3.5, and I'm actually being generous. Could have been I consider giving it a 3. The tag team championship for the women's division contendership match, average, but that's how I see things. And that's, you guys let me know in the live chat and also on the playback what you think of Monday Night Raw for May 20th. King of the Gunther advancing King of Ring finals. King and Queen of Ring tournament continuing on. Now, with that being said, we're going to head off to the bonus round, and we're going to say our goodbyes to X before we move forward. And now we're going to start the bonus round shortly. So let's get there. 3.5 is fair. Okay. I was going to give it 3, but I think it is 3.5 is a fair review. It definitely wasn't no 4, and it definitely was not a 5. But let's go to the bonus round. We're gonna talk about Liv Morgan. So give me bear me a couple minutes. We're gonna go there, guys. All right. We are at the bonus round. We'll talk about how will Liv Morgan become the new Women's World Champion, headed to the King and Queen of the Ring PLE. Now, this is Liv Morgan. We could see her with this brand new Women's World Champion and having the championship at the end of the PLE. Also, we know for King and Queen of the Ring PLE, we do know that the matches on the card as of right now, it's going to be quite some matches. Yep, Women's Queen of Ring saved Raw. That's true. And also we got here, these are the matches going in. Becky and Liv will be the bottom. So let's get back to Liv Morgan. Will she become the brand new Women's World Champion? And also keep that like button up, guys. We are going in talking about subtopics of WWE. Let's talk about it. We're going to hit there. Now, thing about it is Liv Morgan, her and Becky been feuding for quite some while. But as we know, Liv cannot hold promos on her own. She's weak there. But I want to address something. There have been subtle clues that's been shown for weeks. What do I mean by that? We got here on this recent Monday Night Raw, we got Liv getting out the car at the bottom still photo. And this of the Judgment Day with Finn Balor. And if you look at the above still, that's her on one side and Dominic Mysterio on the other one. They've been coming out the same room. And I said it too in the bonus round. Will she win the championship with some help? What do I mean by the help? Let's go into a little bit further. We got Dominic Mysterio. I believe he's a key factor into Liv Morgan becoming the brand new Women's World Champion at the King and Queen of the Ring. And I'm saying that because if you look at the clues, they did that little face-off there a few weeks ago. And it was also regarding right after we found out that Rhea Ripley had to vacate the Women's World Championship, meaning that there will be a newly crowned champion. But Liv Morgan was very responsible for causing this championship to be taken off Rhea Ripley, which she had to vacate. So they had a little face-off here between her and Dominic Mysterio. That was the first face-off. Then later, if you look, Dominic always wears that purple headband. Always. And then Liv Morgan started this whole Liv Morgan revenge story thing. We can't forget about that either. And since she did that, whatever, it shows too that maybe, just maybe, that, Dominic Mysterio plays a part. And if you look at her pants, you see the photo of Liv in at the bottom. If you look right there, it's a little tucked away in the pocket, purple bandana, the same one that Dominic Mysterio always wears. That is a clue. That may be a key component part to why and exactly why they may be partnering up and why Dominic may help Liv become the brand new champion. You said Liv revenge includes stealing mommy's man. I would say so. Yes, those are very good clues there. Very good clues there. And I don't know, people need to wake up and smell the coffee because that could be a clue there. So keep your eyes on that. Romel Garcia up to the ring. He said, any chance of Roberts taking Pokemon next year? No, I don't think so. Let's get back to the. Yeah, I think there's something here with Liv and Dominic. They're gonna have some type of partnership. Because Liv, I don't think she honestly can beat Becky on her own. I don't think that's the case. I think she will beat her. It's gonna be with some kind of help. Probably it's gonna be some help, big help that's gonna help her to defeat Becky Lynch and become the brand new women's champion. we got to pay attention to the clues here. There have been major clues here because remember, Becky and Liv. Becky was just supposed to be on vacation. She's supposed to take time off along with Seth Rollins, who's injured. And I don't think it was meant for Becky to have a long title run. I don't think that's the case here. I think it was meant to have a short title run. And I think it's very well could be said that Liv Morgan will be the one to defeat Becky Lynch and become the new champion. I'm just saying, I see that happening here. I see that being the case. So, like I said, then we got to remember, too, we also got to remember that Liv Morgan did get out that card. They showed this clip. I want to show you guys at the very beginning of Monday Night Raw.
In the semifinals here tonight to try to get the tournament semifinal.
That was Liv Morgan getting outside of Finn Balor and Judgment Day card, meaning there could be a link there, some type of partnership between those two. We got to pay attention to the clues, guys. We cannot ignore that. Figure 4 TV said, do you think Uncle Howdy will attack Jey or LA? Uncle Howdy will come after Jey. I think Jey first, not so much LA. LA already had a history with them before. We can say that. I don't think that will be the case here. But, I could be wrong. Then again, I could be right on the whole scenario. Now, I don't think it's going to go down like that. I think it's going to ultimately come as Uncle Howdy will come after Jey Uso. And like I said, there's good clues here of exactly why I think that Liv and Dominic will have a partnership. Like I said, that's the clip of the whole of the car on Raw. Then we got Liv and Dom in separate photos. So I think these two are going to have a great partnership, and it's going to lead to them winning. And I said, Dominic Mysterio will help Liv Morgan at King and Queen of the Ring to become new champion. He's going to help her. He's going to help her. I don't see why he wouldn't help her. He's going to help her win that title if they're a great partnership. It's too many signs here. Liv needs some help, manager, somebody. And remember, Dominic Mysterio's not doing nothing significant. His arm is in a sling. And remember, he used to help Mommy. And, sometimes, cause a distraction in her matches when she was Women's World Champion. And there could be a proper build to Rhea Ripley coming back as a babyface. And she's going to feud with Liv Morgan again. Get her revenge on Liv Morgan. Say, you took Dominic Mysterio from me and you took me out, helped me, and you took my title. And I had to relinquish it because of you. This would be a great story building into that. That's what I believe. So I think that's the whole thing is going to be between Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio being a great partnership. And like I said, Rhea Ripley, they said she's approximately going to be out for 3 months. So if she out for 3 months, this could be Liv Morgan holding on to the title for a while. This could be Liv Morgan being champion for a little bit. If she gets the title now in May, we could see Rhea Ripley returning at August, maybe SummerSlam, or maybe at Bash in Berlin. But we can't forget about Rhea Ripley. We cannot forget about her. Rhea's going to come back, but she'll be a babyface this time. Like I said, we got to keep that in mind. It could be something going on with that particularly. But I don't see Liv Morgan going to have a long title run either. She'll have a few months. Becky needs to lose that belt because let's be honest, Becky had that belt because of the whole injury with Rhea Ripley. That could be the whole case there. At least that's the way I would see it. That's the way I would put it. Have Rhea Ripley win that belt from Liv Morgan. That'd be the best way to put that on there. But other than that, though, that's how I would see that go down. That's the best way to do that in that case, in that scenario. And when you do it that way, it makes perfect sense. Why to do it that way? Perfect sense. So, if I'm wrong, anybody can challenge me on that. She could very well help. Dominic could be the key to helping Liv Morgan win the championship. There's too many clues here. This clue's been going on for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's been going on for, and I'm not going to ignore that at all by any means. So I think these two are very well could be in a good partnership. And Liv Morgan, like I said, she's so cringe on the mic. Something needs to be done properly to help her at least win. Please, something needs to be done at that point. It will make perfect sense for it to happen that way. Of Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. Other than that, though, guys, that's all. That's all I see for these clues. Like I said, we got it's gonna be a big match. This match could open the show of Becky versus Liv Morgan, or it could be the main. It's not gonna be the main event. It's King of the Ring, but it's gonna be a good opener. You said, do you think JoJo will be added to the Uso versus Howdy feud? JoJo agrees to. I can see that happening. I heard that other WWE superstars, former WWE superstars, saying JoJo should get a job, because she lost weight. She's online every day texting with Jey. You talking about Liv Morgan? Jey Uso's married. This is why she left Bo Dallas. Who knows? But I know she never claimed Bo Dallas. She don't value him like that. I will say that to say the least. But I do see that very well being a key factor of why I don't think that I think that Liv Morgan will be women's champion, and anything is possible. Let's be honest, anything is very well possible. With that being said, I don't know why she left Bo Dallas. That's another story. I could talk about that here or on my channel for Constant Reign Scandal. But this will be a very good topic. Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio are going to have a definite partnership. I don't see why they wouldn't have a partnership. It's going to be a very, very good one. But we'll see what happens at King and Queen of Ring. If I know when her match with Becky, I see some Dominic Mysterio or a shade of him, that means the theory is going to be absolutely right. And that would be pretty much undisputed. But I said the whole time.
And that is undisputed.
So that's very much undisputed at that given point. But we're going to see what happens next with the whole endeavor of Rhea Ripley possibly coming back and coming for Liv Morgan. And Liv Morgan has to start her revenge tour. And what a better way to start it with Dominic Mysterio as her man and taking the Women's World Championship. It fits perfectly into her Liv Morgan revenge tour. So I can very well see her win that championship as a result of that. I don't see why it wouldn't go down that way. It could very well be a perfect scenario to the whole thing for that matter. And then the rest would just follow. So we got to pay attention to the clues. We got to pay attention to every little subtle detail, no matter what the case may be. Damien has no clue Judgment Day is moving with Liv. Nope, Damian Priest. That's why he's not a good leader, and that's why Mommy was the better leader. You on there, you definitely own something for TV, and you get one of these as a result of.
Because I am that damn good.
Yeah, I could very well see that. I could see a mixed tag team match down, maybe Damian Nick's opponent could be, because he needs a new challenger. Let's be honest, he definitely needs a new challenger, Mr. Damian Priest. But yeah, this is where I see this going between Liv, Dominic Mysterio, the partnership, and her becoming Women's World Champion. And it will be due to the whole Liv Morgan bench tour. And that's all I have regarding Liv Morgan when she would become Women's World Champion. And also, will she get help going in to winning this championship? Liv Morgan could be the new Women's World Championship with possibly a little bit of help. You guys in the live chat and also on the playback, let me know what you think of the whole thing, of the bonus round of Liv Morgan possibly becoming Women's World Champion, her partnership with Dominic Mysterio, also the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. Is this a perfect way to start that Revenge Tour? And also with Dominic Mysterio, how would that make sense? And also a returning Rhea Ripley coming back to WWE following being taken out by Liv Morgan. Great show, smooth delivery. Thank you. Other than that, guys, soon 2 videos will pop up. The first video will be why WWE advertises superstars that are injured. Next video will be why Tiffany and LA Knight will win this year, meaning the Money in the Bank contract. Until then, it is OUT.